Yeah, fellows, welcome to the show today. Today's show is on eye contact. I put up one of my podcast shows from my forum at zimag.com onto my blog, theplayersupremeshow.info. Just go to the blog section and you'll get a 30 plus minute on 4 different types of eye contact. Eye contact is very important in the dating game because when a woman gives you eye contact, she's signaling, now listen carefully, I'm interested in you. Come talk to me. Okay? I dig you. Come on over. Let's have a conversation. All right? It's that simple, that easy. Comments. Books for a Better Life. I've noticed some changes. I'm glad you're marketing yourself more. I've been watching your channel for years. Good stuff. Would you consider a specific channel for African history? I like those videos you do. I actually do have a channel for that. It's called Seeker of Black Truth. Seeker of Black Truth. I do need to post more real history videos on there. As you guys know, I'm in school. When I come to YouTube, I'm in school. I'm learning. I don't just use it for just entertainment. Now, last night I did do some entertainment stuff. I saw a video that said women's fail. And I post on my forums a joke. There are some guys who are like weak males and they like to see women get hurt and fuck up because they're so weak that they're jealous or they're angry at women. So I posted that up there. And I said, this for you weak males like to see women fuck up, make you feel good. Bechara Bunjani, watch porn with them. If that's what you guys do, he's referring to women, things you can do with women. When you watch, but I want you to watch that video. Notice how most of the women throughout, they're actually doing fun stuff, just like guys do. Or I should say normal guys. Normal guys don't spend their time on the internet watching my videos because they're out there doing it. They don't spend their time on the internet gaming all day long, being creepy and weird. They go out there and have fun. They have women they get fun with. So notice the girls that most of the time when they fuck up, like they on a moped or something like that, and they rev it up and they speed up to try to jump a log or something, she crashes. There's a guy giggling in the background. Okay, so notice that they're out there doing stuff that people do, not internet people, but regular people do, and that's where you guys have to go. You got to get off this internet and get out there into the real world. Start having some fun with people. Bama Boy 123. Hey, Player Supreme, I've been following you for a little while. Is there any way you'll upload your old vids? I learned a lot of game from them. I'm doing that slowly there, Bama Boy. So if you look, you'll see like a date. Those are the old vids. They're not in HD, okay? Sorry, but I'm just grateful to have them. One of my clients had all of my videos, and I just needed a couple of years of them, so he gave me those. And I'm much appreciative of it. J.A. Novak, interesting. My goodness, have listened to your content for years now. I'm a white man, and it's always good to see the other side of things. That's from the how to attract women, my Sunday hangout. And I'll be doing it again this Sunday at 11 a.m. California time. Okay, fellas? We'll say, P.S., it does all work. When Greece was speaking about having a woman under you, and what that means, that was no joke at all. We'll say what you teach works, but there is the day-to-day mechanics. Out in the world, the sort of prestige, the open door is where things start happening. Enjoy your information. Like art, though, you have to paint your own pictures. Basically, take what I teach you and apply it to your life. Okay. I did a show on starting a business. I showed how I'm going to start branching into the internet for my training because I do want to not do so much in this community. This community, I realize, it's gotten me negative. I realize a lot of my podcast shows, I'm very negative sometimes, and I don't want to be that way. The energy is rubbed off on me in a bad way. dealing with the trolls, and there are things that people don't realize that they do that gets on my last nerve. Like when they ask, what if? Just an ordinary thing like that, it drives me fucking crazy. I want to throw things. I take my laptop and throw it across the room. That's how angry I get, because I've been doing it since 2001, fellas. That's a long time to be dealing with stupid shit. Great podcast, brother. I've also been focused on creating a business for myself. Salute to your continued success. Thank you very much. I'm really good at training. I've always been able to build a business in the training area. I'm not going to be necessarily doing all online marketing. I'm actually going out there to the streets. Last night, before I went to bed, I looked up, if you're a trainer, you want to look at hair salons, because that's the vanity business. People go get perfect hair, also nail salons, high-end clothing stores. Those are where your market is. That's where your flyers should be. So I've created my flyers. Can't show too much of it. Let me see. Put it like this, yeah. So I've got my phone number and also my website down there. So I created a flyer like this. Lose weight to attract attention, online personal training, that I've got all the benefits listed below. And I show a girl, that will attract their eye. Then below that, I've got a clip. Actually didn't come out when we copied it. I need a better printer from Jovina's office. A clip of me in the newspaper. By the way, I've been in a newspaper. I've been in movies. I had a TV show that I did. I didn't just sit around Sacramento or run around Sacramento. Most of that was running around fucking, but I did other stuff too. Maximum Efficiency, good show. Under man sent abusive text. Now, when I get shows like that where I know that the weak males will try to flag it, I'll either put it up on another channel that they can flag that and it doesn't mean anything, because I can create these channels real fast. Like one of the last videos I put up on a different channel, and they'll flag it all they want to. I'll just create another one. So that's like a waste of time. Or I'll put it up on another hosting company, or even I'll just put up inside my blog. Okay, but I'm not going to put it up on this channel, so you're going to have to go to see what I'm talking about somewhere else. For example, I'm not going to just put my podcast show, turn into video. That takes a lot of time. So I just put the podcast show up in my blog. If you actually want to learn something about 4 different types of eye contact. If not, you're just looking for some entertainment, just next video. You're done. And have a nice day and a nice life. GHH, I see you like a role model. My dad never talked to me or cared for me as a child, and he was abusive and really hate my mom and the rest of my family. I guess if I had a father that taught me stuff, I would have a chick on my side right now. You would. I grew up with females, and they treated me like shit. That's why you're repeating the behavior with your girlfriend. She's treating you like shit. That's where it's coming from. Maybe that's why I was very feminine. I think I asked him, he said he was Middle Eastern. From where? I'm just kind of curious. Why so interested, huh? I like to know where people are from. You said you were Middle Eastern. I'm just curious. I'm not trying to find out who you are, just what Middle Eastern culture you came from. Are you Muslim? There are some Christians, there are some Jewish Middle Eastern people. I'm just curious about you, okay? I'm not trying to track you down. That's what people do when they create a friendship. They find out more about each other, okay? And I try to create friendships with people. Like most people here, I think of you guys as my friend, okay? Like on my forum, there's someone I'm actually worried about right now named Marty. Marty is a white guy of Irish descent that lives out in New York. I'm kind of concerned because I haven't seen a field report from him in a long time. So I'm concerned. And what I was trying to tell people is that I do see myself as like a father figure because I have kids. When I first held my son, some kind of instinct woke up in me. When I put him here on my chest like this and held him and looked at him, before that, I didn't want kids. I never, ever wanted kids. When I held Christopher to my chest, that thing that nature gave us to cause us to bond to your children kicked in. So that part of my heart opened up. So I've got a caring heart for males. No faggotry, more coming from a father type figure. And yeah, I am old now too. Even when I was in my 40s doing this, I still feel like a father figure. It's interesting as I was observing myself as I got older and older in this community. Now I'm called Pops. When I was in my 40s, I was like, you're like a big brother. Then I got older in my 40s, you're like a father. Now I'm like, Pops, like grandpa. But you guys will go through the same thing. And I want you to remember me. I'll be gone by then. So when you guys get to this age, I want you to remember me, okay? What it feels like. I talk about what it feels like. If you feel like you're like old, like I used to think of like old men when I was younger, just like you guys do. Me from 07. The Jonathan guy you talked about in the Hangout came off as a dodgy salesman, especially the way he made his channel look so similar to Coach Corey Wayne. I'm sure he has a lot of lays, but he's no player supreme. Bangura, good message, Supreme. Let these lesser males know. That's under a video when the past shows. Levi Mark, where are you having, when you have your another webcam show? I said Sunday. Hey, it's a black guy. LOL. Prince is Prince, man. We can't hate against the guy, but he got a lot of females, including the white ones. Yeah. Something I never talked about, but the belly dancer girl. He was performing here in town. He went to what was that place? Malarkey's. I think it was no. It's on J Street. There's a club that I went to. I told you I met the girl that was with. Did a rap tour. Fuck. The guy that does Pimp Your Ride and some other guys. I don't even remember now. I talked about it in my past shows episode. I met the girl from that there. And he was at that same club. And she was a Prince nut. So she wormed her way in. And she said to me, he's bigger than you think. He's bombed a lot of chicks, including one of mine. Actually, it wasn't one of mine. So I treated like shit the whole time. I was mad because she didn't tell me she was married. And if I'd known she was married, and she was married to a professor at UC Davis. And I met him. I liked him. Nice guy. I never want to cause him the pain that he experienced. It broke up their marriage. Fuck, man. I got memories. I've got memories, good and bad. I think the big boys took him out. He wanted to be an independent artist. That's had been going on for a long time. I've created freedom without corporate intervention. That's why he changed his name to the symbol to dodge them. He was smart. Which places can you expect to find girls except stupid? Actually, nightclubs are the best place, GHH. They're actually the best place. Don't call them stupid. I was there for over 20 years in nightclubs. See, a lot of males who are weaker, you're afraid of nightclubs because there's big guys in there. And you might there was one black dude. He was black. Worried about getting beat up. He's worried about getting beat up by those big men in there. And it's competitive. That's where you learn to grow your balls. Remember in your ancestry, mine, European ancestry, you go back far enough, it was tribal. Tribes, whether in the desert, whether in the forests, whether in Europe, and males would dance around the tribe, right? Females would pick the ones they want. It was competitive. They competed with each other. They had rites of passage where you had to compete against other males. All tribes had that. So we should not be afraid of competing as you've been trained to. That's a feminine thing to be afraid of competing against other males. That's why we have sports in schools, to get that competitive edge out. It's another rite of passage. Jimmy Gold Russellstein. Shalom. A player reporting in, the past Saturday, I met a Korean girl at the bar. I hit her with game for 2 hours, then took her back to mine and fucked her. I think I've done this one. She's 30 years old and comes from a rich and powerful family. So I decided to knack her. I have to leave in a minute. Also, I met the Japanese chick at the bar today. It went well. I hit her with some good game, but couldn't secure a bang first date because she's a good girl. I'll see her again on Wednesday, and that's when I should be able to fuck her. I'm also seeing the Chinese. You see how Jimmy here is having so much fun meeting women? They're all Asian, but he's meeting women. Ain't nothing wrong with Asian chicks either. I've seen some really pretty ones. When I go to the gym, Asian girls are getting booty now. Used to be all sucked up. Oh, no. They're out there doing lunges and squats, and that butt is getting round. And I said that like that because I just recalled a video I saw. I think it was put out by an Asian chick. She said, black girls' booty is like this, white girls' booty is like this, Asian girls' booty is like this. You guys may have seen it. I'm also seeing a Chinese businesswoman tomorrow. She's a solid 7. We don't care what she looks like, as long as you like her, okay? You don't have to give a number. I guess you guys do that. We do that because we want other guys to respect us. Yeah, I know where you come from. I'm going to see if I can secure another first date fuck. I'll see if I can mac her too. I'll report on how those girls go. Over and out. Thanks for reporting in, Jimmy. Bachar said, you probably told her you were a rich Jewish Wall Street banker. He said, no, I don't lie about who I am to get women. I just use game. There you go, brother. And Jayon, he met a girl at church. I've got to get to the gym. And he says, I could tell she's very attracted to me. She immediately asked if I wanted to. I've done this one, or you've answered it through words. And I have to go. Sorry, Jayon. All right, fellas. I'm going to have to sign off because I have to get to the gym and do my training. Last word. Peace.